I bumped into Samantha the other day. Samantha thinks she's a god. She used to be mine. My used to be god slept with a fish who cut all her hair off. This fish came before our love. I guess that's why I thought our union was an ocean. Something smelled fishy. This fish has been around. 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 Excuse me, I skip sometimes. My heart is a scratched record. My used to be god got a thing for damaged women. This fish wears her scales like shards of glass. Most people are just fascinated by the way the light bounces off, but I bought a pair of stunner shades. I'm cool like that. Been sitting in my broken for so long. I am bird, can walk a shiver up, down, and straight through you, but I still can't look my used to be god in her eyes. Samantha's eyes are a blue moon. No holiday. Billy didn't sing that song, and I am not enough jazz, and there is no flower in my hair. Samantha turned girl into Winehouse. Now I'm stuck singing rehab like addiction. Been strung out in her love for so long. My mama said I got an act that tastes like nooses, clothesline, acrobat, balance being like scale. I got scales too. The stars say I am a fish too. Funny what I let the constellations tell me about myself. My used to be God got a thing for fish, but my swim isn't as vast as hers. I mean, this fish has been around. Actually occupied the space inside of one of Samantha's disciples before. The one who wears Excalibur like an ink stain, and he won't know. At least not for a while. See, my used to be God cannot walk on water, but is no stranger to discretion. Her mouth is a confessional. I left all my sins there. My used to be God is always 92 degrees. Our love child is global warming, and I think that is all the remains of us smell like fish, disciples, and a burning planet. I bumped into Samantha the other day. Her body is a prayer I will not allow my knees to bend for. She thinks she's a god. She used to be mine. Okay.
Samantha.
One more time, give it up for everybody that has touched the stage. Damien wants to know if being black in America is lethal. I tell him that the extraordinary evil in these ordinary men, well, is rooted in fear. Fear of people cut from a cloth soaked in the pigment of the motherland. Damien, they are intimidated by the royalty beneath your tongue. Will say they thought it was a gun, Amadou. Will say you look suspicious, Trayvon. Will have no warrant for Marley, their fear. Will find you in your home. Will empty clips into your body. Will call it justice. Will cry colorblind. Will say you fit the description, but that there was no profile. Damien, they will ask you why you wear your flesh like a pair of combat boots, as if they did not wage this war. Will pretend that they are removed from this shameful silence. They are dream catchers with ill intent. Have so many names from Jim Crow to gentrification. Will say that race has no impact on people's access to the institutions of this country. Will say black on black crime as if it is not synonymous with divide and conquer. Birmingham fire hose eyes will see your brown as target practice. And they wanted our fathers the same way they want our brothers. And soon they will come for our kin. Villains glorified in our textbooks and extraordinary evil rooted in fear. Damien, being black in America is Emmett Till, is Oscar Grant, is Rodney King, is Malcolm X, is you. Damien, it's you. Being black in America is more than lethal. It is a mother mourning the death of her son.
Come on.
Hey. So I have CDs for sale tonight. If you guys are feeling to support me, they $5 tonight. And I think I'm gonna kick one more for you. I've been writing for a while, and I think poetry is that's what narcissism means to me. I write about myself, I write about what I go through, I write about what's important to me. And so Malcolm, my man, 6 weeks or my father piece?
6 weeks.
6 weeks? That's how we feeling?
6 weeks.
Alright, I do a lot of healing in my work, so
well, the Samantha's vocal.
I'm gonna need y'all love on this one. Abortion speaks to the body freedom on Wednesday. On Thursday, the boogeyman is having a party underneath my bed. The skeletons in my closet are dancing themselves into a symphony of wind chimes and all this music. Sounds like his girlfriend's eyes. Sounds like I can't eat. 6 weeks. And the second heartbeat that doesn't make it past Wednesday sounds like hear me. Heal me. I am afraid I let one bad love song turn the jukebox in my chest into a champagne room. It is not as cold as the hospital bed, or the eyes I wore to the appointment, or the finger I pointed so many times, flawed, human, alive, little girl pretend to listen. Deaf ears, lesson learned. Shame is a serpent that eats you from the inside out. Forgiveness hidden in the stomach of a flame. Immaculate illusion. Hail Mary. Jane is the only woman I've ever been faithful to. I lied. Okay. The finger I pointed so many times. Jealousy, resentment, it was just sex. I lied. I flirted with failure and brought that bitch home. Wasted so much time trying to be cute. Wasted too much time pimping my pain. Turned my father into a language I refused to speak. Took fire to my roots and condemned the curl from my scalp. Sin and brimstone and a reflection that is not mine. I lied. Ate my way through so many women, left my temple in a net of careless fingers, cigarette smoke and wine and rum and 40s. I bit through her hand. And no one deserves that much hell. I lied. I would have fucked her too. But she is serrated edge, familiar taste. I am certain I lied. My brothers deserved a better challenge. I brought mediocrity to our dinner table. Sabotaged my own success. I refused to see the cancer. I refused to take accountability. Been negotiating with God. Been leaving my demons at home. I lied. Still, my heart is not as cold as the hospital bed, or the eyes I wore to the appointment. Little girl, pretend to listen. Deaf ears, lesson learned, it was just sex. That is all it has ever been since her. Hear me, heal me, been leaving my demons at home. Hear me, heal me, been negotiating with God. Hear me, heal me. The boogeyman is having a party underneath my bed tonight. Hear me, heal me. Word.